going to be a kind of a short video. I just wanted to talk about three headlines that have been brought to my attention that I'm kind of like freaking the heck out about. And so I'm just like, you know what? Let me just go ahead, let me record it and react to it and say, what the heck? My next one was going to be a feel good one, but guess what? I kind of got to talk about this. I got to talk about this. Okay, so let's talk about the first one. Gloria Gaynor. Do you know the song I Will Survive? That is my no, in addition to Tina Turner's Proud Mary. I do that a lot at karaoke. And I Will Survive is like my song that I would like sing at karaoke. And absolutely love that song. I would go out, go dancing, and it's like, that song would come on. I'm hitting the dance floor. Absolutely, like loved it. That song. I love the message of it. I love the empowerment part of it. And I was just like, it's just my jam. This is my jam. So people just know I love that song. I sing all the time, all that. Okay, so Gloria has been donating to several right wing leaning candidates since 2023. So fairly recent. So she knows the temperature of this country. She knows the attack on citizens, gay rights, a woman's body, health insurance, Social Security, all of that's being attacked. And she's saying she knows how to survive, but she's been donating to people that want to make survival very, very difficult for most Americans. Now, what is blinding is the fact that she's a woman and she's a Black woman. So that shows you the Kool-Aid is gobbled down, slurped up by all kinds of people. So what does that mean for me? Now, some people are just like, you're supposed to take politics out of people's music. But you know what, right now, it is a stand your ground. Don't support people that are of that mindset because this country is burning. And every day there's something new that is being introduced by Trump, by his lackeys. Johnson, Nome, Gabbard, Hegstead, Miller. All of these people that are just bringing forth desegregation they want to get rid of. So they want segregation. They want modern day slavery, even though slavery never went away, but they want to modernize it with a new model. They have already gotten rid of health care for millions of Americans. That's on the table. Social Security. I've been paying into Social Security my whole life. By the time I'm okay to use it, guess what? It's not going to be there. Getting rid of that. Veterans' rights, gay rights, a woman's right to choose as far as like having autonomy over her body. Farmers that voted for them like crazy, they're people are like, other countries are buying from other countries and leaving the U.S. out. His stupid tariffs are making it where everything's expensive. It's even more expensive. He's going to lower things on day one. Yeah, right. To be supporting him and like-minded people. I'm not singing that song again. Unless she comes out and says, I was wrong. I should not have been supporting those people. But guess what? She's been nominated for a Kennedy honor. because he's going to host the Kennedy Center honors, and she's up for an honorary whatever. So she's probably going to be there. People are saying, turn it down, Gloria. Turn it down, Gloria. We'll see. Because if she does turn it down, I'm going to have some respect for her. But if she goes, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not blindly supporting people that people are like, you can't, oh, this guy beat up his girlfriend and it's on the news. Everybody knows about it. And now he's like huge again. I'm not even going to talk about there's so many musicians that have that are around now that have done some bad things. There's musicians back in the day that have done bad things. And it's just like people are just like, oh, well, you got to separate the music. But right now, in this time and place in American history, you got to put your foot down. So then that brings us to Kennedy Honors. Next one, KISS. It's not a surprise for a lot of people. They say that they're WHOREs. And that Simmons is very Trumpy. Like as far as they're very similar. Flock together, birds of a feather flock together, I guess. And they're nominated and they're honored. What the HE double hockey stick is Trump doing? Hosting it. He is not an artist. He is not a scholar. He is not affiliated with, other than him being this Mr. Dictator and saying, I'm going to take over Kennedy Center. And the fact that people are just all these things that he's doing, he's people, performers that I've had mad respect for that are just I'm not going to perform, and then their understudies who perform instead. They're like, I'm not going to perform there. And yeah, so KISS, which was a surprise for people, and then Gloria broke my heart. Learning thing about it is, I hadn't heard this story. I heard this story that she, and it's a trip because they're going after gay rights, and her song was really made popular by gay man and woman. What's a gay man? And she's just like, whatever. You made me successful, but I don't care. You don't have rights, because guess what? She had a performance, and she went off on a tangent about religion. Spoil the mood. Yes, you can be born again. You can be religious. You can be church going, all of that stuff. But if you truly subscribe to religion, you should be loving. You should be loving everybody. You should be loving everybody. You shouldn't be setting aside and saying, I can love you. Hearing people say, I can love you, or not your lifestyle, or I can love you they have contingencies or caveats or conditions to what their love entails. So, Gloria, shame on you, girl. Shame on you. Last thing I was going to talk about is the fact that Doge and his little young'uns, Musk, put in place Doge to control our information. Our social security numbers are out and about. They're telling me, we might all have to get new social security numbers. I've already twice had someone steal my identity. You change your passcode, you do all of this, you do all of that, this is suspicious. You have all these warning signs of oh, you gotta do this because it's maybe compromised. That happens all the time. Happens all the time. And it happens to me. It's happened to my husband. I know it's happened. I call him the hipster. It's happened to lots of people that I know. Because no matter what kind of person you are, there's people out there that will do you harm. The fact that people do that, the whole credit card thing, ripping off people, all of that, there's just people that do that. But under the Trump administration and letting this man that was basically in the Oval Office just spouting off things, because there's a reason why he's able to do that stuff. There's a connection between the freaking voter machines and that man and his assistance in whatever he did that enabled him to be able to stand in the Oval Office with impunity. So he brought in these young kids. Our Social Security numbers are out there. If you haven't heard about it, you need to look it up because it happened. So that's another thing. 3 things. Okay. Gotta freaking out, man. I'm freaking out. Every day there's something new. Every day. My Lord in heaven. Jesus. Oh my God. Whatever you subscribe to. You're trying to have inner peace. Are you trying to have inner peace? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna go. It's not a long one. I'm really gonna try to do a feel good one next because I'm getting a little sad. I've been a little sad. Shit's depressing, man. We do what we can to stay sane, spread the message, hopefully convert people that say, guess what? We did wrong. We need to do right now. But there's plenty of people. Well, no, his numbers are just down the toilet right now. So more and more people are waking up. And at this point, I don't think he cares because he's making billions. So Mr. Failure found a way to stay out of jail and make his family wealthy. So if the ship burns down, they have a place to land. They can just go anywhere. And that's the truth of the matter. It's a bad thing if you want to roll over something that's completely dysfunctional. So make it dysfunctional and roll over it and go down in history as the single most destructive public servant in the history of this nation. Because that's what he is. Him, Miller, Johnson, Nome, Hegstead, all of them. Okay, my heart's racing. I better go. I hope you guys can hear me better. I'm closer up to the computer. Hopefully it's better. Turn it up full volume and turn on the captions. Okay, much love. Peace.